Okay, it's 33, which is Old Spicy, and I'm going to give you the energy report for today. The report for today is it is absolutely horrible energy again. We had the same issue last summer, and it doesn't really come and go. It's pretty much horrible, but it really got turned up nasty today. With horrible energy, what happens? Spirit guides go berserk. Spirit guides cannot stop talking. Do you have spirit guides? I do. And we always say it's no one's fault because the energy makes people crazy. It makes them rude and they talk. And the rest of us are like, shut up. And you can't. You can't. When it's your turn to talk, you talk and everyone goes, ah, I'm so aggravated. It's horrible. Okay, I got my orange on, and we always talk about Project Orange. Project Orange had something to do at one point with Donald Trump's orange hair. What we've noticed today is Donald Trump has ballooned. He must be 500 pounds. I have never seen him so fat. Okay, as far as pink goes, um, Donald Trump, there's a picture of him in the 1980s, and he was wearing a pink tie. Do you think we should bring back pink ties? These 1980s pink colors had to do with Miami Vice, the TV show that was supposed to be filmed in South Florida, where everything was Art Deco and pastel colors. Anyways, as you can see, um, pale pink and orange, in my opinion, don't go at all. They just don't go. So if he's going to keep his orange hair, I don't think he should go with the pink tie. If he's going back to pink ties, then he's got to get rid of the orange hair. Why is it that the energy is so wacko and, the spirit guides are going cuckoo pants? It has to do with, we think, changes in consciousness on planet Earth, because it's often talked about on YouTube, for example, by psychics in particular, and star seeds and light workers. And they're all about raising the consciousness on the planet. And then there's the stories from Dolores Cannon that extraterrestrials incarnated as humans after World War II to raise the consciousness of planet Earth. So it may well be, if you're watching this, that your previous lifetime to this one on Earth was on another planet somewhere else. And you came because you were of a higher vibration. But you came here and then you got caught up in the Earth trap, which is nothing but a bunch of stupid people talking with their stupid monkey minds. And then it takes a while for many of us to wake up to the fact that we are sick of monkey minds. In search of anything better to talk about, we want to encourage you to isolate yourself, not for COVID-19, that's a joke, but because if your spirit guides start going crazy, and then sometimes what happens is that your body will start shaking like herky-jerky, and it's kind of embarrassing. So you kind of want to go someplace quiet, get a nice light blankie, lie down on a couch or a bed, and ride it out. It's like riding out a hurricane. Maybe it's not the best idea in a hurricane, but it changes in consciousness. I don't know where you can go to escape the hurricane. So ride it out. And as far as me going, I've had various ascension symptoms of different varieties, but this kind of energy stuff, let's go with 3 years, and before that, different kinds of ascension symptoms. If you haven't had any ascension symptoms whatsoever, does it mean you're going to go through the same hell that the initial group of people have experienced? I don't know. I hope not. But if you do, then we're all going to say, well, as much as it's horrible for you, we've been there and done that already. What can you do? The best thing you can do is turn off mainstream news. And if you've got like a local radio that you listen to, don't use the radio. Use old-fashioned records, because they don't have, like, YouTube's got commercials and things. You want something commercial free. Don't listen to Howard Stern. Lawrence Welk is pretty good because it's instrumental. You can get him on YouTube. And some of these meditation musics are with no words. A lot of things with ascension symptoms and driving you crazy is words. Too many words. With us, we find we rarely have the ability to read long tracks of words. Even in like postings on Instagram, sometimes we just like, I can't do words right now. And so written words are tough, and listening to words are tough. And sometimes like songs that seem okay, when they've got words and music, sometimes they'll come back to haunt you. You know, like you've heard the song, and then for 3 days later, the song's playing in your head, and someone's like turning the volume up and down, and extra echo. Drive you crazy. So instrumental meditation music might be better. Sometimes you just want to sit and meditate, or you find that you are, without volunteering, meditating, and then your spirit guides are talk, and it drives you crazy, and you'll be sitting like this, and you're feeling like someone wants you to go lie down. You can feel it. It's like something is pushing you to lie down, and your body is refusing to lie down, and you're going, I don't care if you sit up or sit down, but please stop telling the body what to do, because you're feeling these impulses, go here, go there. It's horrible. Okay, this is a crocodile. Someone wants to know, did I ever expect all of this stuff to happen in my lifetime? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There were one book, and I'm a vast reader, okay? I'm an enormous reader. I have been since I first learned to read when I was a little kid. So I've read unbelievable amounts of stuff. And the only book that comes to mind that indicates that things could become this horrible is U.G. Krishnamurti, who talked about Kundalini, which is something to do with energy at the base of your spine going up to the top of your head. And U.G. Krishnamurti said he had a horrible Kundalini experience. The only other thing would be in a psychology book, if you were looking at horrible mental illnesses. But it's not just me that's having ascension symptoms. I'm seeing it in people who are exhibiting no ascension symptoms whatsoever, but they're having what we call matrix glitches. Is it the start of things? I don't know. I've seen them have a few synchronicities, which are incredible coincidences. Matrix glitches are, okay, people on planet Earth who are not awake think planet Earth is a hard, physical rock. The globe is made of solid rock, and it's spinning and floating around in space, circling the sun. That's what they think. And they think there's only one planet Earth. And if you tell them that there's more than one planet Earth, some people are going to get it. if they've been reading about quantum physics. But a lot of other people completely forgot the little section in high school physics about quantum physics. So they really believe that the Earth is a solid rock. Imagine my fist is a solid rock, and it's moving around the sun, and there's only one of them. But if you look into quantum physics and the many worlds hypothesis, it says that there's many worlds, which means if planet Earth is a world, there's many Earths. And a matrix glitch is when someone experiences something with you, and you check your memories, and that never happened for me. So today, this is what happened to my unawakened friends. Their friend said they phoned the house, and they talked to two people in our house. I was one of them. It never happened. From our experience in this household, it never happened. Now, when I explained it, I said either one of two things. One, the person was dreaming and had a very lucid dream, couldn't tell the difference between normal reality and dreaming life. Or it was the many worlds, and they experienced one version of planet Earth and we experienced another. Or maybe these, maybe they're the same thing, with just different description. In any event, people who start having these matrix glitches. Why do we call it matrix glitches? Because that's just what they're called. Another thing that sometimes is experienced is called Mandela effect. Mandela effect is if you go and you look up the date of Nelson Mandela's death. So the story goes that different people will remember his death date as being different time periods. I can't even remember when Nelson Mandela died. But if it's a many worlds version of reality, which it is, at least in some versions of reality, Nelson Mandela hasn't died. And if we really want to go far, I'm going to say in some versions of reality, nobody ever died. Why? It's just because if you think that there's infinite numbers of these quantum worlds, let's just say that, this human body has a limited lifestyle, a limited lifetime. It's just, my history, my personal history is before all this stuff got wacky, generally speaking, people started dying of old age when they were 65 to 85. When I was young, nobody really lived past 85. Now, I worked in an old folks home, and there's old people at the old folks home, not a lot, but, enough that are over 100, 105. How far can we go? I don't know.